major big shot because there was going to be this massive explosion of a truck and this and that. And you see me driving, I saw it in the Russians, it's a back shot where I'm going like this. And John, I think it's the only time, John never lost his temper. He was adorable, charming, and very, very, very sweet. It's the only time where there was just a slight irritation in his voice, a slight tremor, because that take obviously could not be used. So we did another take, which was fine, but it was such agony for me to do any scenes with these explosions, loud noises. I would go riding in the desert with all the stuntmen to practice. I had the most beautiful Arabian white horse. My stunt double, who pretty much, I had two stunt doubles, but one of them was a man, tiny. He was a boy called Nick Gillard. So he wore this wig with a bob like me. And so he did all the major stunts. But I did do a stunt with Tim, where we were jumping off probably as high as the ceiling, and they were like big cushions, jumping, running away from, I think it was the Russians in this context. And John Glenn said, look, I'll just keep the camera rolling if you have the urge to follow Tim and jump, but otherwise we'll just redo a take. And so I was challenged there, and I followed Tim, and I did jump, and it was fine. And actually there's a wonderful photo that I have in the show of Tim and I after having jumped, where we're both laughing because everybody's like, wow, Maryam has jumped. So that was it. And then another story about Cubby Broccoli, who was the most wonderful producer, and it really, I think Bond retains the glamour on set and out there in the world when it's released. But there is this wonderful savoir-faire glamour that they keep the Broccolis on a film. And we were all in the desert in Morocco, in Ouarzazate, and Ouarzazate was just a strip with a Club Med and a hotel, and that was it. And the crew got really fed up with the Moroccan food, you know, every day. And some people were having stomach problems amongst the crew. So Cubby Broccoli had flown over from Italy pasta, really good pasta, which Barbara, who's a great cook, cooked in the kitchens of the hotel for everybody. So I think that sort of, you know, gave more hope to the crew, who just couldn't take any more Moroccan food. I didn't have a problem with Moroccan food, but I think the English crew were finding it a bit tough. So that was a kind of glamour, and Cubby Broccoli was really great at making sure his crew was happy. And that's a very rare quality, but a producer's job to do that. And he really, really had that wonderful gift of making sure his crew was happy, because it was like his family.